quarterback that could probably win the Super Bowl, or at least make it there. But I'm missing with the Dolphins. Hey, why is he lower than Royce Freeman? Better stat. J.K. Dobbins.
Fucking Rob Gronkowski, 99 overall.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild this offense. This might be a long season for me. Especially being more restricted.
Welcome back, Jimmy G.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today it's the opener of a
same.
NFL season between the
I'm changing that next season.
49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will
I do not like 3-4s at all.
23-yard line.
Here we go. Check line 54. Line 54. Been a long day for you.
A first carry for the former Falcon. Tevin Coleman takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Here we go. 180.
On second down, it's Coleman. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated, 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne.
Winfield Jr. down. Fucking first drive.
Here we go. 180.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And that play is
get down.
Back at the 35.
Who's that yardage, bitch?
Second down.
Got to pick from the first
here in the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization.
Oh, you gotta fucking intercept that, bud.
All came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Let's go. Wait, 10, 29. Alpha. Hey.
The second-year man for USC, this is Ronald Jones. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. And they
Holy
nowhere to
shit.
escape, and he goes down. Well timed there by Richard Sherman. A
Richard
sack on the
Sherman
corner
just
blitz.
came in and fucked me up.
If I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their
Yeah.
aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Looking
And
for Gronkowski,
interception.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they will score.
Pick six.
It's a 49er touchdown.
Yeah, this is going to be a long season.
Passing down, they throw the extra defensive back in there
No,
for
I'll
additional
get used to
package,
it.
and it worked out.
Yeah.
It's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass.
I got used to all Madden. Like, I wasn't bad.
Wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
So when you doing that noise on purpose?
5-yard line. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Come on! Like,
Escape, and he goes down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
To throw, it's Brady. And he's going to go down again.
dude, my offensive line can't hold anybody.
His 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Here's Coleman. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Got the connection here to Bourne. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman.
Yo! What?
20. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman.
Yo, you definitely...
3 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yo, there was 2 dudes blocking each other, like,
and then your offense piggybacks on top of that.
and then the running back just dipped his head under their arms and went in between the hole, like in between them.
That gives like a 95%
I'm playing
chance of
the
winning
49ers.
game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
I
Fielded in
don't
the
know.
end zone. And he'll take this
It wasn't a
up past the
juke,
20
dude. He, like,
down
literally
at
just
the
went under
22-yard
people.
line.
Yeah,
Bucks
had
offense
to.
set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script
There we go.
to start the ball game.
Got some
And
yards.
typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
That should have been a touchdown, but then I turned into a retard. Oh, God, come on. My controller's fucking up my plays. Like my play calling.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady.
Yeah, he caught that. Yeah.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard
Oh, that's
line.
Frank Warren. Fred Warren is
Gronkowski, the
whatever.
intended receiver. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And
Catch the ball, dude.
That's knocked down and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he's able to get this one down to the
14-0.
40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good
Cool, bro.
pickup there,
No one's gonna get him. Yeah, that's awesome. Just great.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Bucks.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Garoppolo now. There's the first NFL catch for South Carolina's Deebo Samuel. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Oh, wow, that's 1st and goal. Awesome.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. This is Coleman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Garoppolo. And he will find his receiver Pettis for a 49ers touchdown.
This is problematic.
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
The goal line defense situation.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On first down, Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Awesome.
down.
That's cool.
Getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Whatever, that's what I was going to set him on the name. Okay. Cool.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a second down coming up. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they work this well upfield.
Tom Brady, 2 for 5, 28 yards, 2 interceptions.
A gain of 20 and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there.
No, I'm getting hit.
On the jet sweep, this is Johnson.
What are you doing, bro?
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I'm doing all types of passes.
Yard there, and now second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that.
And all I gotta do is I cannot fucking throw the ball.
D. Ford, who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers. 39.
Oh, cool, and I can't even pick a play because my controller's so retarded.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah.
And it gets intercepted.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quan Alexander.
That one was my fault.
Gronkowski, the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go play action here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Offside. Defense.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got.
You know that glitch where you just can't tackle anybody?
We were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say they had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Give them maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Wow,
We saw them
cool.
there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on. And they can
Oh, yeah. Get that. Get up. Run. Oh.
Down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. When you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the...
Now Jones is hit. He lost
Oh,
the football.
sweet.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
Oh, cool. D Ford with 5 sacks in the first game. 7 sacks.
His 5th sack of the season. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He gets this one to Johnson. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. But it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
Why do I even play this game? Like, it's not even fun.
Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. Actually, I remember that game, December, against Denver. He had that monster first half,
sweet.
210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets.
Cool. Onside recovery.
I can get some more. It'll be encouraging his offensive line.
No, they're not.
Some space.
This one taken from the 7.
Yeah, because I can't control my fucking controller, dude.
To the 22-yard line.
I don't know what's wrong with the fucking with the left stick.
And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. They've got to find a way to get him more involved in this game plan. Down here in the second quarter, he doesn't even have a catch.
And don't think they're not hearing about it in the huddle and on the sidelines. And we often think of wide receivers at times being disruptive. It's just that they know their talents and they know the type of plays they can make, and they can make big ones. They want the ball to help their team.
Yeah, you got to think he's going to want the ball.
Come
one target, no catches.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Brady.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
With your permission, they can.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands, having to wonder whether.
I don't know. One day at Tim Hortons, I looked at my schedule. They scheduled me like 55 hours, and then they asked me to pick up another shift too.
1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get it down on the
I was kind of pissed off when they did it, but I want the money, so I didn't say
still
shit.
need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. To throw is Garoppolo.
Yeah.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. Garoppolo now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll start
I'd rather
with
just
a
catch
tick
people
under a
out
minute to go
or take their
before
order.
half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable
I don't
2nd
care.
and 1. Open man is born. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. The quick slant caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Bro, it's 34-0 before halftime's even over. Before the first half.
Pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, I can't even do it. Oh my god, I can't even fucking pick a play. Like I wouldn't be that mad.
And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I'm really about to fucking tweak out, bro.
From the 35 on second down, Brady, he completes it to Evans. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we are at all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case, I'm not.
What the fuck, dude? It was supposed to go to the other guy.
And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
56 by 56. Orbit. I know that. I'm not saying that.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. First catch of the new season.
Oh, God damn it.
And he picks up the first. Brady, 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold.
Mike Evans just drops a wide open fucking pass.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
From midfield, here's Brady.
Oh!
He can't get away, and Brady will go down. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be and the pressure gets to him again. D Ford, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
No, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Come on, let's go.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now here's a pass on first down that's
Come on, dude.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Second and 5 now. Garoppolo. That's Samuel caught left side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him.
What do you mean by that, Burrow?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
I don't care.
The running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 41, Garoppolo.
Okay.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26.
Here we go.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerick McKinnon, 26 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction.
It is 42 to nothing.
On the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Garoppolo now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Garoppolo, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for them.
Honestly, it's kind of... It's kind of easy if they have a public account, if they're not private.
On 2nd and goal. There's Garoppolo to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Like if they just have like their first name. If
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense
and they had a public account.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Sometimes they have their high school in their bio, and then they have like they could have locations, and you know, there's just certain things that would make it way easier.
2 minutes to go now in the third. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown.
And then if their dad is public, if their dad has an Instagram and they're public, they comment their fucking phone number because they're old. My dad has an Instagram.
There on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touch.
Terrell Williams has 3 touchdowns. This is nuts. This dude was stalking him and then they broke into his house.
Yeah. He like fought him.
What the fuck is that?
Down.
That time, a 9-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
But like, you could actually have a conversation with Lopat without him being weird, if it's like a normal thing. That kid, no.
Heading back out onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the
Noah.
ball in the hands
Yeah.
of the playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They'll roll
Oh God, why did he run like that?
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? 2nd sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
Well, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
Gabbert. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Gabbert to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. D Ford. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League.
What are you talking about?
Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I thought you were giving me both of your picks for Tom Brady.
And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Give me 1 first-round pick.
That time, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
I just put in the shit boy because I thought we were about to trade.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It's joking. I said it in a joking voice.
Nah, I thought you were dead ass.
Yeah, we really think I'm a retard.
Certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Brady. And my goodness, another interception.
And I put Brady back in, and he throws an interception.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
This is just sad. 56-0.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second down, McKinnon.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here again is McKinnon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Here's Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. Get that ball.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Garoppolo looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Fucking Sean Murphy bunting is nice.
A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about
He's
this?
got 2 interceptions this game.
Guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. He's got Evans.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets
I
excited.
thought Rick and Morty was done.
Because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Brady now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a man open down the middle of the field. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. A dump underneath to Jones. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Throwing now is Brady. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. D Ford in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He finds his target. It's Evans. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4. Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Brett, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that. And he's across for the
Oh, my first touchdown.
Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Extra point by Gay is up and good. They've gone to the 4th up in Seattle. It's the Bengals that have moved back in front now in a seesaw affair. Joe Mixon, a touchdown run to help lead the way. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
I don't know what you want me to tell that. Everybody's like, football is a team game. Okay, it's not a team game. Okay, I did my part. All right, I put in a great game plan. I mean, these players, they're horrible. My players are no good. I mean, everyone's like, no excuses. I got 22 excuses. 11 on my offense and 11 on my defense. Our offensive coordinator is terrible. He gets half of his plays off of Madden rookie mode. I mean, the guy is no good. Do we have a chance next week? No, we don't. We're 0-8. We're not good at football. I don't know what you want me to tell him. This has been the worst team, the worst experience I ever did. Players, this is not on you. This is not on you. Players, you did everything. You did hard. You did everything right. It was the coaches. The coaches.
Watching videos multiple times just to comprehend what happens.
Yo, suck my
Really close to the screen.
dick.
I can't tell if this shit is free because I'm about to buy it, and if it's not free, I'm pissed.
Literally just look up the movie and probably find it for free.
No, I'm not talking about the movie, bro. I'm talking about this fucking book.
What book?
The game.
I don't think you're getting some book delivered to your house for free.
No, it's on my phone.
I'm so confused. It's a book
Paper.
called The Game.
Yeah, literally.
It's like kids in a simulation and shit.
The Game?
Bro, like, I literally might fucking delete Madden.
Yeah.
Games is a really